Go ahead. Big five. And honor. Of it. All right, five biggest games on the NFL schedule in total, not just every week here. So we do this segment here for those of you watching us here. We got Big Five, so we not just do Ravens, the five biggest games on the NFL schedule that are not Ravens games as well. We talk about that every Sunday during the NFL season. I pick five games that usually are marquee games. I think a lot of us are Ravens fans do watch football, obviously, outside of the Ravens. If you're like me, your Sundays are walled off with action as well. So, first game, opening night, we're going to get it. Pats and the Seahawks as well. So, the two teams that were in the Super Bowl last year, you're going to get them. That's opening. I'm trying to see. Yeah, so that'll be the first Wednesday night game. Not Thursday this year, but Wednesday night. Pats and the Seahawks. The two teams were in the Super Bowl. The Seahawks obviously won the Super Bowl last year. Pats are really good. Let's not go sleeping on the Seattle. Let's not go sleeping on New England. New England, if they can get, we're all thinking that they're going to get A.J. Brown here very shortly when June 1st gets here, that the trade is going to be made. Drake May, I think, is evolved into one of the better quarterbacks in the National Football League as well. Their offensive line, I think, is only going to get better. They started two rookies last year. They may have to move Campbell inside the guard. They addressed that. Their defense, I think, is way underrated. I think Christian Gonzalez is a terrific player. I really think that this is one of the better defenses in the league. The drama, but I can almost hear they're going to talk about Vrabel and Rossini all night long. They're never going to shut up about that. I'm sure they have to talk about that on the broadcast as well. Seahawks, I think they may slip a bit. They're still really good though. I think Darnold, the jokes are over forever. No more seeing ghosts. This guy's a Super Bowl champion. They're very good. They did lose Walker. That's going to hurt them. Price is going to step in, the rookie. We'll see how that goes. They've had trouble keeping running backs healthy there as well. But the line is better. Offensive line, I think the defense also is top shelf. They may have the biggest emerging receiver in Jackson Smith and Jigma in the entire league. So this would be a great test. This would be a great early game here as well. Texans and the Eagles. Look, Texas, I think time is now for you. Like, they are, I think, to the better. This game is going to be on Christmas Eve. I think this is the time now for the Texans. Look, you have, I think, the best defense in the NFL. Your edge rush is sensational. You have an outstanding corner. You have all these things. Can you get Stroud to the point where you can go ahead and do that? Eagles are still among the elite teams in the league. I think you Philadelphia fans are just wonderful because y'all just boo everybody, right? You boo Dr. J, you boo Allen Iverson, you're booing Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I just love y'all, man. Y'all just mad at the world. You got you're not even talking about the real problem in Philly. I think the real problem in Philly is your offensive line isn't what it was. So I think that hurt the run game, that hurt the offense a little bit. But I still think Philly's really, really good. Getting the trade done at the draft, getting Jonathan Green is fantastic stuff. They have interior rush. I think they're going to be really good. So this is going to be a big test for them. See if the Texans can get there. The Texans are there. They're there. I mean, see if they can go ahead and get there. Rams and the Seahawks. I'm really looking forward to the one when they go to Seattle. So I'm definitely putting that there as well. The Rams, That's going to be on Christmas Day. Um, I think the Rams are the best team in the NFL right now. I think definitely have they have an outstanding quarterback. It does look like Nakua is going to play. That's a concern I think I have for the Rams. Um, but everything else is there. Their run game is great. I think their offensive line is solid. I think they have an outstanding quarterback. I think the coaching, maybe the best coach in the NFL, maybe the best quarterback in the NFL. Their defense, I think, was good last year. They went out and get, I think, one of the top three quarterbacks in the league, Trent McDuffie. They're ready for a Super Bowl run. So can you beat Seattle? That's going to be the thing. And Seattle, can they maintain what they did last year, actually beating the Rams in the NFC Championship game, actually getting that there? This is big for the Rams. I think this was, and also too, this late in the season could be for the title, division title, number one seed, etc. We'll see as well. I think this is huge. Rams, I really like going in the next season as well. Broncos and Patriots as well. I don't understand people that don't like the Broncos going into next year. I don't really get it. Broncos, I think this defense, I mean, we talked about how good the Texans defense is. Yeah, so it'll be week 17. I'm sorry. So the Broncos and the Patriots. Look, I think they are. Is this on? One second. Yeah, that's right. Week 13, week 17. I'm sorry. So week 17. I'm sorry. I want to make sure it was on schedule. So Broncos and the Patriots on the schedule. I think Broncos. I mean, there's a lot to like in Denver. I think Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. I think like you look. Not everybody's going to be Pat Mahomes. All these quarterbacks. Bo Nix is good when he needs to be good. Kind of reminds me of Joe Flacco that way. The stats don't eye pop you all, in terms of top of the league all the time. But when they need something, he's able to get it with that defense that they have. Broncos defense is really good. I don't know why these names aren't known, Zach Allen and all that, etc. But they are really, really good. Surtain is fantastic as well. Two of the better defenses is in the AFC as well. So at the end of the year, this also to playoff positioning and all that, I definitely think the Patriots could be. This could be. I still think these are the two best teams. These probably are the two best teams right now in the AFC, without the question. And last year, I don't think these two teams are any more the two best teams, but certainly the quarterback matchup is still on the marquee. I don't quite know how I feel about the Chefs. I don't know. Let's see. Thanksgiving night. So I don't quite know how I feel about the Chefs. But I do know if they got Pat Mahomes, you got a shot. He's just in that category. If you got Michael Jordan on your court, you got a shot to win. If you got LeBron James on your team, you got a shot to win. You got Pat Mahomes, you got a shot to win. This is he still going to be, we'll release that in a few weeks, the best quarterback in the league? Can he win a game like this? Can he take a Chiefs team, which has some issues, can he get them back to where they need to be as well? Bills, I think, are bona fide. I think they got to just do it in the playoffs. Offensively, I'm not worried about a thing. They're not even going to change their offense with Joe Brady. They're going to have the same offense that they had. I think defensively, they just need to get better. That's going to be an issue, but they're going to go ahead and score. Can the Chiefs still win a game like this? Even as a team, they struggle. So, there you go. Big Five. 5 biggest games on the schedule. All right, 5 biggest games on the 2025 schedule that are not Ravens games. I think all those are going to be must-see TV. A lot of them, I mean, you see them. And I did that. Like I just looked at the opponents, but I did that before I saw the schedule, and all those have moved in the marquee, big time spots. Interesting to go ahead and check that. All right.